I'm just gonna assume you're broke. There's a fine line between friends and dick suckers. When you're typing out the tweet, think to yourself, does anybody really need to know this? Does anyone really give a fuck?
I'm just telling the truth. And I'm not trying to win no popularity contest, so I don't care if you don't like it or not. I know.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christianne O. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking about things guys do that women hate, okay? I'm sure a lot of girls can relate to the stuff that I'm saying. And guys, it's time for you to look inwards, all right? So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna have a little chat. So before I start this video, I have to give you guys a disclaimer. I don't want you to think that I hate men. And I'm not speaking from a current situation, okay? This is just from experience, from living and dating and stuff like that. So let's just go. All right, so number one is Instagram whore, okay? I have had a very bad experience with this. Okay, now when I say Instagram whore, I'm talking about those guys that you check who he follows and he's following mad girls and he's spamming their shit. Okay? Weird. Let me give you an example. So I was dating this one guy and boop, if I'm fucking with you, I'm checking who you're following. Yeah, I am. And what about it? I would check who he follows and I swear to God, kid you not, it was like this nigga followed every single girl in the DMV. Where the fuck are you finding these girls? Where are you finding these girls? And what does it do to you inside to go on their page and spam their shit? Do you want them to follow you back or something? Do you want them to notice you? You know what it's giving? Corny, poop, and thirsty. Because they love to say, oh, it's just social media, you maxing. No, but we met on social media, so what's up? A nigga that gets girls, you know, gets attention, doesn't have to do all that. The ladies will come to him. He don't have to go searching for them.
Nigga with money ain't for to be around here looking for hoes. The hoes be looking for the niggas with the money. So you loud, you broke, you standing on the couch, you just doing the most. That's, no, they do.
These days, I can't have a nigga that's just accessible to just anybody, you know what I'm saying? So that is a huge, huge turnoff. Guys, be mindful of the fact that if you're fucking with somebody, she is checking who you follow on Instagram. You probably don't care, okay? But she's checking. So just be mindful of that. And if you're gonna do something like that, just move a little smarter, okay? Yeah. So number two also has to do with social media, but Twitter fingers. Why are you on here chatting so much, okay? Why everything that you think about needs to be put on social media, needs to be tweeted out? I don't know, for some reason when I see a dude that I'm fucking with tweeting on social media, I just get mad because zip it.
Shut up, bitch.
Maybe a tweet here and there, you know, but why are you talking so much? Just close your mouth sometimes. It's really okay. And they feel the need to voice their opinions, and yes, I get it, you know, Twitter is for voicing your opinion, but to an extent, you know what I'm saying? Like at some point, when you're typing out the tweet, think to yourself, does anybody really need to know this? Does anyone really give a fuck? 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a no. So just put it in the drafts, you know what I'm saying? I had to do that with myself sometimes. You know, think about it before I tweet it. Think about it before I press that button. Don't talk too much on social media. It's a turn off. It's a turn off, because you don't need to be running your mouth that much, okay? Okay, another thing that's very annoying is, you know those dudes that always want to see you, but they never want to go on dates? No. If you're just trying to see me, you know, off the sneaky link tip or whatever, here's the thing. In college, I used to entertain that because most guys don't have that much money or they're not able to have a job because they're in school, okay? These days, I'm a grown woman. If you want to see me, you need to take me out on a date. The term is called pre-dates, you know? Pre-dates. They like to do these things where they meet up in your room, you know, so you guys can chat and talk and feel the vibe. But bitch, why can't we do that on a date? Why can't we do that over a dinner and some steaks and shit? We did that on FaceTime. Why do you need to get an in-person vibe? No, it's giving, what should I say? Lazy and broke. Because You know, a nigga with money is not gonna stress over, oh, let me take her out to a $40, $50 dinner. It's not that big of a deal. We can get to know each other. That $40, $50 is coming back. But if you just wanna meet up in my room, you're a bum. Yeah, you're a bum. Now, if you're in college, niggas are gonna try that, and it's your responsibility to say on if you wanna go feed into that or if you don't. I say, once you get to like junior or senior year, it's time to let that go, okay? Time to step it up. You know, these niggas should be taking you on dates. But I feel like in college, it's excusable. Once you leave college, no pre-dates. No pre-dates. If you want to get to know me, take me out to dinner or FaceTime me, the fuck? And then we'll go out to dinner, yeah. The guys that want to have pre-dates, they're not serious, okay? They're not serious at all. Okay, so the next one is these dudes will just fall off the face of the earth. And when I say that, I literally mean it. So I was talking to this one guy and I was literally with him all the time, like all the time. You know, he texted me one morning and everything's just like normal, you know? He's texting me, hey, good morning, beautiful, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, how are you? Later on in the conversation, I'm like, hey, like, I want to see you today. What are you doing? Why does this nigga text back the next day and he says, I'm in Houston? Bitch. What you mean you in Houston? Like, I was literally just with you last night. So you're telling me that when I left, you packed your shit and that morning you took off to Houston and you didn't think to tell me or let me know or anything like that? Now, another example is, you know, when they say, oh, I was asleep. We've been through this before. You know, I hate that shit. 9 times out of 10, if a nigga says he was asleep, actually, I'm gonna say 7 times out of 10, if a nigga says he was asleep, he's not asleep. He's doing some bullshit. But you know what, ladies? What I've learned, I was asleep is a great excuse. So now when these niggas text me, I say, oh, I was asleep. Yeah, because you can't argue with that. It's true. You can't argue with it. It's the best cop-out ever. If you argue with me, bitch, how do you know I wasn't asleep? How do you know I wasn't knocked out? And if I wasn't, it's not your business. Yeah. So I started using that one. So ladies, that's one that you could use back on these niggas. But going missing just in general is just very annoying because bitch, what are you doing? One of my exes, he would always use the, oh, I was asleep line or, oh, my phone was dead. And you know me, I had activated his Snapchat location, okay? And he didn't know. So I activated his Snapchat location and anytime, you know, he would go missing, I would open up that snap, and you know that snap location tells you the last time the person was on the app. I would zoom out, check that nigga's location, it would say 2 minutes ago. Yes, I'm blowing up this nigga's phone. He's telling me the next day, oh, I'm asleep, but you were on Snapchat the whole time. And I know where you were.
Answer your fucking phone, yo. Answer your phone. Bitch, guess where I'm at, though? Right here at the fucking Dollar General at your fucking job. Bitch, stop playing with me like I won't come in there.
Yeah, he would try to use shit like that on me like I was dumb. So I told him, I was like, you know what? I'll pay you $100 if you can FaceTime me from your current location because I knew it wasn't his room. He was like, I was asleep. What are you talking about? You're crazy, bro. But guess what, though? There was another girl involved. And I clocked it. I had been clocked it. But he kept trying to say, oh, my phone is dead. All these dumb excuses. So I don't do that anymore. I don't partake in blowing niggas' phones up because, you know, I'm just too cute for that. But if you suspect it, sometimes it's necessary to blow that nigga's phone up. Because, bitch, you see me calling. Yeah, now call me back. So next up, when he's always at the clubs and the bars. What are you doing? What are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? I hate a mixy nigga, okay? I like my nigga exclusive, you know what I'm saying? He can't just be on any scene, you know? It's not attractive. It's not attractive because there has to be some level of exclusivity to you. Like, oh, I saw him there? He never goes out. I'm shocked you saw him, you know? Like celebrity sighting type shit. But nah, these niggas will be at every club, bar. Bitch, get a life. Get a life. Why are you always out at the same clubs and bars? You don't have a girl who wants to hang out with you on the weekend that you could take out. You don't have something better to do. You don't want to relax? No. Always out, always want to be mixy. I should not be able to be like, oh yeah, he's gonna be there this weekend. No, I should never be able to do that, especially if you're gonna be my nigga. Huge turn off. So the next one is a guy who does not take care of himself. Okay, niggas don't have to do that much to look good, okay? Girls, we have to get our hair done, nails done, pedicure, frontal has to be laid, makeup, XYZ. The list goes on of stuff that girls do to keep themselves up, okay? Niggas don't have to do that much. It's a $25 haircut and a clipper from Target for your nails is $5, if that. Why are you walking around with black under your fingernails? Yeah, that's very nasty, okay? It's not that hard to keep yourself up as a dude, especially since guys want, you know, their girl to be looking pristine and stuff like that. So why don't you look good? Why can't you keep your hair cut, and why can't you at least keep them nails trimmed? And don't get me started on those guys who leave the pinky nail long. I honestly heard that it was so they can scoop drugs, but guys, don't quote me on this one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not messing with guys with long pinky fingers. But just overall, if you don't take care of yourself, that is a huge turnoff. Get that shit figured out. It's not that expensive, and just take care of yourself, because if you take care of yourself, you're gonna attract a really fine babe who also takes care of herself. Do you get? So it should be a mutual thing. So next up is guys who flex. Turn off. Huge turn off. Corny. Okay, now when I say flex, sometimes flexing is okay. Do you get? Because sometimes it's like, let me let these niggas know real quick. Let me remind them. But when I'm talking about corny, it's those dudes that feel the need to prove something to the world. So there was one dude I was following, and he used to post his receipts when he went out to restaurants. He used to show the bags when he went shopping at Louis Vuitton and Saks and this and that. He'll be posted up in his car, his wallet, and then they'll go and they'll add it to a highlight on their Instagram page. So when girls come back to their page, they'll see all their flexing. Okay? Lame. Corny. It's very corny. Me personally, I'm not impressed by money because I got my own, okay? Yeah, a nigga can never bag me just off the bag, okay? Yeah. The type of girls that's gonna attract is people who are only gonna fuck with you for what you can do for them. So if you are flexing and you are posting up with all this money, you know, next thing you know, we go out to a restaurant and I'm asking you for a dinner, dessert, appetizer, XYZ, and you say, oh no, let's chill. What happened to flexing on Instagram? What happened to, oh, I spent $700, $800 when I go out to the club? What happened to that? What happened to all the flexing energy? Yeah, corny. A guy who feels like he has to prove to the world that he is something, 9 times out of 10, you're not. So if you feel the need to overcompensate on social media, I'm just gonna assume you're broke. I'm gonna assume you're broke, because if you had your money like that, you wouldn't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just regular to you. Okay, you go out to Ruth's Chris, you spend $700 at dinner, that's just regular. Because if you got it like that, it's regular. You know, it's not a big deal to you. But that's my opinion. And unless you want to attract corny girls, then keep posting like that, okay? Now, last of all is my absolute biggest pet peeve. My biggest thing that I hate that niggas do. Can you guess? Probably can. Dick riding their homeboys, okay? Y'all be dick riders, and y'all want to talk about us being gold diggers? Y'all be dick riding the fuck out of your homeboys, okay? And we see it, we peep it. Your homeboy will go to the NFL, NBA, whatever, and you be sucking the soul at this nigga's dick, okay? And I'm not talking about literally, I mean maybe literally, but I'm talking about figuratively. Y'all be posting up, oh, I love you so much, bro. This is my brother for life. Boo, boo, boo. Like, where does this energy come from? The niggas that dick ride they homeboys are bums. That's the thing, they be bums. And they're so obsessed with this idea of proximity. They want to be close to their homeboys because they feel like, oh, if I'm close to him, that means that, you know, I can get the same girls as him. You know, they just want to be around clout because they feel like it gives them value. So you'll see them flying out to be wherever their friends are. They be shacked up in this nigga's house, just dick riding this nigga, just want to be around him all the time because they're so obsessed because it's not their reality. There's a difference between being real friends with somebody, being like someone who's actually supportive, and being someone who is just obsessed with clout. Like, niggas be so obsessed with proximity to clout that it's sick to me. And you know what? Say you get into a situation where you end up talking to a guy, you know, he don't really do much, but his friend is say in the NBA or in the NFL or something like that. Guess what? That nigga will be quick to name drop, oh, I know this person, you ever heard of, boo boo boo. And me, I just say, no, I never heard of him. Yeah, because you trying to impress somebody, bitch, I don't know who it is. It could be Tom Brady, bitch, and you tell me, oh, you know Tom, bitch, no, never heard of him. Who's that? Yeah, because you're not impressing me. Yeah, bitch, what do you do? What do you do? Right, that's what I thought. Yeah, so it's a huge turn off. Like, do something for yourself. Live your own life. Have your own dreams and goals, you know, other than just being shacked up in an NBA or NFL player's house, thinking that him posting you is gonna get you a couple bitches and some followers and shit like that. No, it's really not attractive. Because why would I fuck with you when I could fuck with him? Yeah, so have something going for yourself that makes you attractive, that makes you, you know, a valuable man. You get what I'm saying? Like, that brings something to the table. Because yeah, you could be friends with these guys, just genuine friends. Cool, I really don't care. That I don't care about. But there's a fine line between friends and dick suckers. Choose which side you're gonna be on. Don't be a dick sucker, be a friend. Okay, be a real genuine friend. All right, you guys, so that wraps up my things men do that women hate video. This has been, you know, a couple minutes of me just ranting, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you were able to take something from this video. And like I said, I never want you guys to think that this is an anti-men channel. I want you guys to be better, to do better, okay? And sometimes, you know, you guys need it the harsh way. You guys don't listen when people are just nice and sweet. No, somebody needs to be honest with you guys. Let me be that person. So thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe to my channel for more content and you follow me on my Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.